think it's there now. It's there. We are tuned in. Let's go live as well on Tiki Toki. Talk Tick. Talk Tick. Yeah. We're live on here as well. Okay. What are we on? What's everyone on tonight? I'm on decaffeinated tea. You only need one. I mean, like, if you drink tea, you're British, basically. No one else drinks tea. Unless you, well, China, I suppose. Oh, I don't know how much tea they drink in Europe, like in France, for example. Like, or even Ireland. Pretty sure Ireland are pretty big on their tea. Right, so what have we got? We have endless things to check. I can hear myself, that means you can hear me. It's taken me a while to get used to hearing my own voice constantly on the live stream because, you know, sometimes it's distracting hearing your own voice. So today's mission is to carry on with the splurging. So this, we should delete all this and keep the beats. So I had to make some beats offline before I went on the live stream last night to get me back into it. So this is the second tune-ish, sort of the second tune I've done in this new series. Term time is back, and it's like a new start, not just for all the schoolgoers but for like teachers and everyone who works in like colleges and schools, but no, also me as well, because I couldn't do anything over the summer because I have little nippers and now they're in nursery. I can work again. So without further blah blah, this is the beat I made last night. It's got lots of layers. Okay, so I want to play with this bass that I'm... That sound, Cyberfilth. See, hi Cyberfilth. I'm having trouble remembering exactly everyone. There's like so many. Like I've had a lot of people cross my path since October last year on here. So Cyberfilth, you'll have to excuse me if I can't remember it exactly. You'll have to remind me. I'm sure it'll come back to me. But yeah, it's going good, mate. I'm getting back into the swing of things. How are you? I'm yeah, how's it going for you? Good, yeah. Good. Seeing this sound. What have you been up to? I've been just totally like, imagine how, like, you didn't sign up for it. I didn't sign up for it. That's why I said you, because it's like I said, imagine if you didn't sign up for it but you had to be a children's entertainer for the whole summer. Suddenly, like, you're just given this role and you're like, you've still got a choice. You don't have to do it, but if you don't do it, not everyone's as happy, and maybe there's a bit of misery. So if you do it, everyone's happy, and even though you're exhausted, everyone's happy, including yourself. So there's your choice. I've still got a choice. So that's what I've been doing. So, this weird sound, I'm going to stop it pumping first. With this, we can pause. I mean, we can do this. Can we bypass everything? Bypass all destination? Where's it got muffled? Wow, that pink light is really bright. It's actually making my eyes go weird. Yeah, there's this sound I used to hear in drum and bass. Don't know if you know Dillinger, and like sort of almost a saw wave. No, not saw wave, a square wave sounding bass, like a really distorted bass, like an 808, and it really goes like grinds. Well, sometimes heard this modulation, which went meh, and it kind of like it sounds like it separates into two, and I think you can do it with sync. You can use a synced oscillator to get this sort of sound where it sounds like the wave is separating from itself. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like it diverges. There's all these words that I can use, but that are coming to me right now because they don't always. But another one that does it, that kind of does that sound, is a what's it called? Let's just remove that. A cone filter, which is kind of like a flanger. So yeah, you can hear it going to, even though the pitch, to be fair, the pitch is going up. So what's going on now? Bypass all. Square pusher do I have a lot of unusual sounds. I'm trying to remember the first experience I had of a square pusher was I think it was Red Hot Car, because I was at that point when I discovered square pusher, I was like really getting into Aphex Twin, and I discovered loads of new music around that time. I don't really listen to much of it anymore. I go back to my favourites repeatedly though. I go back to Aphex most, and Board to Canada and Autica. Yeah, but Square Pusher, yeah, amazing Square Pusher. I love Square Pusher. Some really cheeky songs as well, like really cheeky, funny songs, and it's quite fun. It's quite hard to do. I think you have to write loads of mad stuff and serious. It's not serious, but yeah, loads of different styles to hit on one that's just genuinely funny. Like, Come On My Selector. I think having a high budget video. I mean, it's not a high budget video, but all music videos are, aren't they? Cost a lot to make. That would have cost tens of thousands to make Come On My Selector. I'm assuming, like, to pay for actors and hire costumes and makeup and props. I would do it if I had the money. I would so get into like finding people who I could work with, who could make a video, and bouncing ideas off people. Right, this is kind of what I want. Direct out. Yeah, unique. Cyberfilth, do you have any other? Have you got any recommended art, like a recommended artist that's on that line, on the line of Square Pusher and Weird Sounds? Got any recommendations? Because I think what happens is what's happened to me. Oh, Amon Tobin, yeah. I mean, any new artists, because obviously, I mean, I think once you've got all these artists that you go back to them, don't you? You have a collection of artists that you really love, and you go back to them again and again. Um, Amon Tobin's really good. Yeah, I haven't listened to enough Amon Tobin stuff. I've listened to a lot. He he's got lots of aliases, hasn't he? Did he do that like Jovian suite, or is that like he makes sort of like movie kind of soundtrack style sounds? But I do remember listening to a lot of Amon Tobin. Boys Noise. Okay. I'll just pop that in here just to see. Hopefully I might like listen to Boys Noise. Yeah, like new stuff. New art, like newer artists, like say artists that have been going in the past, say 10, maybe 10 years, 15 years. I haven't really gotten into any apart from like popular stuff, like underground stuff. I stick to. I can just about. I can barely keep up with D&B and dubstep, you know, like. And I've definitely got some favourites in there, like I can just reel off loads of names, D&B names. I probably couldn't reel them off right now, but I'm just thinking of Flavor D right now, and I'm thinking of Jesco for like dubstep kind of garagey stuff, and also Similar, and yeah, there's loads of D&B. I could probably reel off more D&B names, to be fair. Yeah, so you haven't either. It's mad because once you get your collection of you keep going back to them, and then they release new stuff, and you're like, oh, I've got to listen to that, and then suddenly you've got a queue of things to listen to. So like, there's not really much room for new artists. Do How is that going on? What is this? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's because so Boys Noise could be. I don't know anything about them. They're either going to be more electronic than Nanny Snails or less. I'm guessing more. I bet they're a little bit more because I love Nine Inch Nails. I love it. Like I do. It's weird how I went from a kid being not into any kind of metal music whatsoever, rock or anything like that, to um, my friend would play Nine Inch Nails and a bit of Black Sabbath, and that kind of like started to sway me a bit. And then yeah, Nine Inch Nails just really got into Nine Inch Nails. But I've not seen them. I don't know if I see. I have a problem going to like big gigs. Maybe I should go and see Nine Inch Nails because I still love them. Love the music that they made, and still make like that latest single. I caught that, and I was like really impressed with that. It's really cool because it's just like you know they've got their fans. There's two old guys in the video basically, but it's fucking mint. The video's mint, even though it's just them two in it. It's just not much else going on. It's just their faces like, it's brilliant. It gives it, me being a little bit older. It gives me like, oh yeah, I've still got it. But yeah, But the tune, the track is really good too. Yeah, like it's definitely, there's always like with Nine Inch Nails, there's always some like twist, some kind of like thing that makes the track special going on. I think that's why they keep on standing out even now. Yeah, and then I found out it was for a Tron film, so they've done really well because sometimes these things come out, these tracks come out ahead of films, and you kind of like go, oh, this must be. You hear it and you go, this sounds like it's in a film because it's the way it's arranged and the sound of it. It sounds like it's almost just pushing into promoting something, you know. But I didn't get that vibe from it at all. I was kind of surprised and not surprised to find out later on that it was actually going to be in a Tron film. I was like, yes, that suits it. I mean, Trent Reznor's done Antarcticus, have done stuff for films, haven't they, as well? The Social Network, which I still haven't seen. I'm trying to see if I can turn this sound into like something like a one shot, like to go with the Dragon Tattoo. Is it a good film? Do you recommend it? I've no idea what it's about. Let me cover your synth settings. Are you sure? It's all about the comb filter, this one. Comb filter being modulated with this curve here. These are just, saw waves that when you've got a saw wave, it's got harmonics going all the way up. So when you apply a comb to it, it kind of modulates all those harmonics. Go with the Dragon Tattoo. There's so much stuff I haven't seen. So I can't remember the last time I watched the film. I think it was Minecraft movie, which was pretty good. Thanks, Mark. I think that's why I'm working on this sound, because I was using it last night. It was quite different, but it had this. It was. I've turned everything else off, so it's just this comb. I'm trying to make it into a one shot, like. What we could do. Separate bus and send this to bus 1 and do like some crazy echo thing. I mean, I could do this in Ableton, but it is kind of quicker doing it here, I guess. If I put delay and filter that delay to take the what's it called? The low end out. Oh no, yeah, no, you can do it in there. Look, it's got its own filter, but we've added this now. Let's do it a bit longer. Dom Roland, Dom Roland's still going. Put vocoder on it. Do you know what? Which vocoder though, Mark? Thanks for following, Mark. Vocode, yeah. I think TC in his live streams, he used to be like, put vocoder on stuff. And I've heard other people do it, and then whenever I always forget to do it, but then I think I've tried doing it, and I've had mixed results. I've had more not good results than good results. So I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know what to do with the vocoder. Maybe I haven't messed around with it enough. Hi Ben. Hi Ben, how you doing? Yeah, not as new. Yeah, he has some great tracks. It's funny because he's still Garrett. He's still putting stuff out, and it's still getting played. I've not heard much. I played a couple of his tracks not that long ago, a couple of years ago, I think, when I wanted something really heavy. I can't remember what track it was. Because I heard one of his tracks. Goldie played one of his tracks, two of his tracks. I think it's one or two, and I basically stole the idea from Goldie to play it because yeah, it was a mint track. Sometimes you have to hear another DJ to play a tune to be like, oh shit, like I need that tune for sure. Okay, so this was my problem. When a long time ago, I used a plugin called Orange Vocoder, and I don't think it had a MIDI input. And I wanted to play 3 different keys. It's got a keyboard on it, so I just recorded separately each key pressed with the signal going through it of my voice to tune my voice. And it was good, and it sounded great. It sounded great actually. The built-in modulator wave, which was like just a saw wave. It was so it just brought out all the frequencies in my voice. It was great. Maybe that's the secret. You've got to use lots of saw waves and chords. You don't need to use chords. You could just use octaves. Like, but I'll turn the vocoder on now and see what happens. Are you doing some feedbacks on the stream? I've just wrapped a new one. I've looked. It's midnight now. I want to work on this. Maybe I'm gonna say probably not tonight. Yeah, let's put a vocoder on this to see what happens, because I cannot remember what the best practice is, because you have like a noise carrier. Oh, it's a carrier, isn't it? The carrier. Yeah, there's two things in a vocoder, isn't there? A carrier and something else. I thought it was a modulator. I thought this was the modulator. That says modulator. Let's turn it up. Yo, Thomas, my phone died. Did you say doing feedbacks? No, Ben. No, I mean, it's already midnight. Sorry. Tonight, probably not. But it's unlikely. Like, I won't get your hopes up by saying maybe. Hi, Thomas. See you next time. Looking forward to hearing it though. Like, yeah, it's been a while since I've heard your stuff. I think. Yeah. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, I loaded your track up, Thomas, and added a sub. Go Okay, it does sound quite interesting. It's like it's got the. It's making it more. It's giving. It sounds like it's giving each wave a little bit of something in between. Yeah, still, yeah, I did like it. Well, I liked it enough to actually do something on it, like just kind of change some levels in the drums and stuff. And what else did I do? Yeah. Sounds like it's tearing something up. Back on the late night cooking again, Johnny. Yes, mate. How are you? I'm good. Listen to it in a good way. Oh, Mark, filling it out a wee bit. In a good way. I have. Who? Me? Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. I'm lost. Thomas. Oh, Mark's talking to Thomas. Something like that. I need some big dum-dums. I need some dum-dums. I always forget where. Oh, that's one dum-dum. Maybe we'll just go with that dum-dum. No. This one. It's just not the right dum-dum. It's a good dum-dum. I want more of a Dillinger kind of dum-dum. We can get. I made some ages ago. It wasn't that long. Bass. Analog sub decay. It's not got the grind, was it? Bass. Sounds like fat. Doesn't smell like one. Just like, don't think of that South Park episode where all the music sounds like farts. Let's see if we can make this more Dillingery. How do we do that quickly? Let's use the bus again. Let's do the bus. Do the bus. Distortion. almost there. Filter, high pass. This, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is wrong here. This is some wrongness going. Why does it say? You know what? Like, Serum 2 is still full of bugs. Let's get rid of this. Back. Back. Here we go. It's changed now. Ooh, what if I modulate that? Oh yeah, fucking hell, Serum is still full of bugs. That's a night. Oh no, it's back there. It's updated now. Doesn't, I mean, I can't remember what pattern I was going to do now. Just gotta like listen. Yeah, that'll do if I press the magic button. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. That cheeky little silence at the end of the break. You know something's going to repeat, don't you? I actually didn't make it do that. I mean, that's only 4 bars. Thanks for sharing the live, Pumplex. Pumplex, that's a great name. It's very sounds like there's not enough thud. What's the word? I want some. It's the thing with doing 808 basses. You do want this big thud at the beginning, don't you? This sounds a bit soft at the moment. Might be to do with, I just need to do this really. Do about 6 dB peak at the start. And I'll just, all that's doing is creating problems down the line. Cyberfilth. You're gonna head off. It's been good chatting. Good to see you again. Hi, hello, Ryan. Have a good one, Cyberfilth. Take care. And I know we have somewhere here. I should label these. Bum bum or bum 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 bum. Cheers, Cyber. And this one is a what kind of sound is that? Wooden. It's like a wooden. Wooden. Like it's a flap, like a flap because it goes, but it actually wobbles. It goes back and forth. What goes back and forth really fast in life that I can call this instrument like a. Do you remember that toy where it was like a piece of plastic rod and then it had these two sort of bits of line coming off and two balls on the end, and you could make the balls go like that. One of them. Time. Wooden time. Okay. Yeah. It is time. That works. Thank you. What's this sound? Oh yeah, that one's I mean, what did Stranger call it? Grime square detuned. Doesn't sound like that to me. It sounds like it's not going to remind me. It needs to be something like a bomb. Stranger, sorry. He used to call himself Stranger. But he's from Canada, so Stranger. Time Alien Zip. It's got a zippiness to it. The sound. Sure. Oh yeah, here we go. A Reese that wasn't made by me. And it sounds really good. Renegade. So this one is decent Reese, this one. And I'm glad I found a preset of Reese that I really like. I always want to make. You can't have Reese's too loud. I think that's the thing. And that's what makes them good, is that they sound really loud in a club. But they're not going to say, you're not going to barely hear them on headphones. But that's not. Drum and bass mostly isn't for headphones, is it? It's for dancing to on dance floor. A little gap at the end. Oop. Or it's more like the gap at the start. HD25s. Been using them for quite a long time now. I know their shortcomings, which helps to know. It's really hard to get the balance between the subs and the kicks and everything else in them. Like, it's hard to gauge how loud some of the low frequencies are. Like, it's like you can hear them, but you just don't know how loud they are. It's really weird. It makes me, when I got them, I was just like, that's all I've got. And I've got speakers. I can play stuff in on different systems, you know, that I know what they sound like, and that's the only way I can mix. But I'd love some slightly better headphones. Yeah, HDJQ ones, right? Yeah. Have you heard the HD25s yourself? Have you ever like heard much music through them? Like in not in a club. See, my mate, I tried some DT770s. My mate had some. They're pretty good. You have, yeah. Open back. I don't think I should get open back because if I do live streams, the mic is going to pick up, I think, quite a lot. I don't know. But obviously open back. Maybe I should get some open backs. I mean, have you ever seen those pictures of mix engineers and mastering engineers with like fucking they've got like several headphone hangers in their studio, like fucking 5 or 6 with 5 or 6 different headphones hung up on him. You know what I mean? Is it excessive or is it like necessary? But yeah, it's I think if I'm going to be a collector of anything, headphones is probably a really good thing to collect if you're if you're someone who's trying to do mix engineering or mastering in any way. Yeah. So yeah, I probably should get some 770s. I should get your HCJQ ones. They sound like the actual name sounds like a DJ headphone though, like Pioneer. But that's what these are. Like these are DJ headphones. I just liked these when I heard all my DJ mates from who I met in the noughties. They all had them, and I didn't. I had like an inferior Sennheisers, and I thought they were good. they were. I found out they rolled off this at 12 kilohertz, and then when I got these, when I heard AC25s, I was like, oh my god, like these are so clear. And when I finally bought some, I was just like, all my music was in HD. So HD 450, you think that because it's a higher number, it would be better, right? Are they better? Every part is replaceable. That is definitely a win in this world of where you can't really fix much anymore. Headphones that are just those like kind of low tech things that you can fix. So the story behind my friend's DT 770s is he gave me a pair for free. He says if you can fix them, you can keep them. And I was just like, okay. He says he's got a pair and he loves them. He walks around the street with them. They've got that nice grey, soft, like whatever it is. It's like a nice soft material, isn't it? So I tried to fix it, and the trouble with it was, I mean, you probably all headphones you can't really fix the actual. Basically, you know the coil inside the driver. It's called a speaker, whatever it's called. The copper coil is the copper wiring is so thin. It's like thinner than hair. Like it is really really thin. If that snaps, which it had done, it's almost impossible to solder it to something else to fix it. I tried, and it just wouldn't pick up the solder. Nothing would stick to the end of it, and then things were starting to melt around it because I was messing around in there too much. But yeah, so I've still got it. One side works, but that's no good. It's no good. That's just one side really. Oh, I suppose I could find another pair, couldn't I? Or just replace the driver, like just outright buy a new driver. So yeah, maybe I should do that. Why? Yeah, maybe I should like go on eBay now. Let's see. Drive ET 770 Right. Is it called a driver? Replacement parts. £57. Is this why they sound so good? I tried to fix that. It was a pain. I spent all day doing it. It didn't work. And I think I was like going, why have they designed it like this? But there's no way, there's no other way of them. I don't know. I've never tried to fix a driver, any driver before. So anyway, let's go back in here. We need some hose in here, don't we? We need some like microphone. I can't do really loud. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. We tried using the Sound ID plugin for balancing headphones. So I've not tried Sound ID. I tried is it Sonar Works? Sonic Works or something. And I was impressed. For headphones, I was really impressed. Yeah, I think I'd put in my old headphones and these headphones. And yeah, I was impressed at how it improved the headphones. Like it made them sound more natural. But there was a reason why I stopped. I think I was using only my laptop and I had to have it as a plug-in on every single output, every single in every single project on the master. Because of the way I had it Ableton set up in Windows, I couldn't have it going through another way, and so sometimes I'd forget to turn it on and start mixing, and then I'd turn it on and go. So I stopped using it, and I just thought I'll just work the way I do with multiple headphones. You know, when I'm mixing, like go between different systems. I assume Sound ID is the same sort of thing. The microphone is Samsung. It's like a £50 Samsung CO. I don't know if it's a CO1 or a CO3. I always get confused about which one's which. But yeah, it's a cheap diaphragm. But it's pretty clear. I like all condensers that have a big diaphragm are like pretty clear. Well, I say that. That's the only one I've tried. Well, yeah, there's some. I try not to drool over expensive microphones because they're like £1,000. The ones that I would like to have. I don't do any vocals, so there's no point in me getting one. But there's like the Rode NT1. Be nice to have two of them and do field recordings with ultra low noise. Because they're really low. There's this guy on YouTube who made this field recorder, like he made his own suspended. It's like a tube with two Rode NTs in it, suspended. So we can do like these wide stereo recordings, like ears. Well, actually, ears length apart, so you get like a psychoacoustic effect. And he's just like recording like thunder and rain, and it just sounds like the best. I think that's what like the best sample CDs are using as well. Some high end, very high end mics. And then he's going in. He's super high end mics, but then he's going into, and I think he's built a phantom power thing is in it as well. Just so you know, you've got some other circuitry in there to power them. And then it outputs to his little Zoom H1, because I've got a Zoom H1, and I thought that was the noisy thing in my whenever I do recordings, but it's not. It's the shitty mics that come with it that add so much noise. So yeah, there's this like eternal fucking hunt for the low noise things, and I think it's most important in the microphones. Yeah. I would get that. Sonar Works. Oh, is it called Sound ID? Right. I've seen the speaker ones, but I would struggle with the ones where you apply it to speakers and you get a microphone and you do the correction, because my room would never be good enough. It's in this room. You'd want to spend like thousands on some good sound absorption, wouldn't you? For your room first. Sure. Do you know the NT1? Oh, Neumann U87's another one as well, isn't it? Yeah. Any of those. Sennheiser, I don't know that MD441. So where have you used the NT1? Have you been doing like college or uni kind of stuff, or have you been like out in the field recording? Yeah, nice. That's good, isn't it? I always had like a video sort of studio. They had their own TV channel. Obviously, it wasn't broadcast or anything, but they had the tech there to do it. That was a long time ago. That was before the internet, kind of. Right, so if I duplicate this. Sounds too long now. Something sounds too long about it. Not enough. Too much boom, not enough harmonics. That's just an equalization problem, that really, isn't it? What's the equalizer actually say? That's all it was. Now, that sounds, the first sound sounds muffled now. If I turn that on. Audio Technica M40X headphones. I need to write all these down for when I eventually get some. I should ask for them for Christmas, but I think my Christmas present budget has been blown, and will probably be blown every year now, because it's paying for a Boomtown ticket. Like, because I said I don't need any more studio gear, right? I really don't. Like, there's no point in me getting any more new silicon, because to get the most benefit pound per cost upgrade, you want to wait like 4 years, not 2 years. And then, something that's double the speed is okay. It's pretty good to upgrade your computer, something that's twice as fast. if you can bounce Ableton projects twice as fast, that's the metric for me. It has to be able to. I don't care about anything else. But that costs a lot of money for a new whole new computer. But headphones, it's like it's little. You just not get a few takeaways and then buy headphones. That's basically it. I mean, a takeaway is 40 quid, so you can't eat headphones though. How tasty are those wraps? They are pretty good, but and the family gets fed, but there's no headphones. There's no headphones. There's no bass coming. There's no bass coming out of that wrap. That chicken wrap. Yeah, Boomtown's sick. Boomtown's so good. It's like it's not just like a home. It feels like a home because everyone there loves D&B. That alone is just welcoming. You know, that's the foundation level. Like everyone there pretty much loves D&B. So you've always got something to talk about to complete strangers. Or if not, other bass music. And then there's just like loads of crazy, mad, like sensory filling stuff there. It's just nuts. A whole town. They built a whole town. 2 towns. And you walk around and you're like, there's no way I'm going to get around this in 4 days. There's too much to see in one go. So it's that big. But I think I like it like that. Costs a lot more for a ticket, obviously, but Creamfields is that? It's the lineup. I went to a Creamfields and Dillinger had the Valve sound system there. That was a long time ago. That was in the 90s. And it was annoying because, you know, it finishes at 6 in the middle of an airfield. It finishes at 6 a.m. and then you have to go home. That's what if you by that time you are so knackered. You're knackered at 4, 5 in the morning, but you can't go because the buses aren't there yet. Bad. You need a tent to crash in, and then they kick you off the field. You know. So this sound. Let's see what we can do to it. Let's mute the whole bus. Can we do that? Need a cheeky sound. DJing live on TikTok. Just need to buy an iRig. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So have you got enough? I don't know how many followers you need. Do they let you do it now? Because it used to be 1,000, and then they let everyone do it for like a week, a day or something, and then I was trying. Yeah, you can do it from Windows. Oh, you've got access. Nice. Well done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a live DJ set soon. When my Dubstep album is out, I'll do one, and then I think I'll do one. I'm going to do quite a few practice ones before of the gig next year. D&B, playing D&B. I did a D&B mix tonight, offline, and yeah, I was rusty, very rusty. But when you've got all your playlists right there of all the all your past playlists, and they're quite easy to access. That's really good to just pick the best tunes from. Yeah, I use Virtual DJ. Um, I had to convert to using. I was taking my laptop to all the gigs I was doing in Wrexham, and then my mate, the promoter, she was like, "Come on, you got to use." It's dead easy to do. To use Pioneer, to use Recordbox. That easy. So you'll learn it. So if you know how to use all this stuff, you'll learn Recordbox really quick. I'm like, okay. I kept hesitating. I was like, I don't. Why do I need to? All I've got to do is bring my laptop. But it's a bit of a pain in the ass bringing my laptop all the way to town on a bus or any transport, and then having to pack it all up. You know, you set it up on top of someone's DJ playing, and then pack it down while the next DJ comes on, and it's a fucking nightmare. So I took the plunge, and it turns out after a lot of messing around, I found out that the new version of Virtual DJ can export Recordbox, Pioneer DJ, CDJ compatible USBs. I was like, oh my god. So I started adding the cue points, because that really helps, doesn't it, to have those when you're playing on CDJs, XDJs and whatever. I started working that way, but I had to convert the way I DJ'd before adding cue points. I didn't used to have cue points. I used to use the jump 16 bars and 8 bars a lot in Virtual DJ to just instantly get to where I wanted in the tune, and I would just DJ on the fly like that and pull off some amazing mixes. So, I mean, you can do that on XDJs, can't you? You can do these beat jumps, but some of the old, I think there was an older one, you couldn't do 16 bar jumps in one go for some reason. But I think now you can, so. But you never know what you're going to get. Like, all my fucking library is in FLAC files as well. So every time there's a night, I have to ask and make sure it's a new enough version of an XDJ or CDJs that I can actually play FLACs on. Otherwise, I've got a rather large job of converting all the FLACs to MP3s or WAVs. So yeah, this is the thing. It's good. I can see why it's good. I've used it. I like the layout. It's just a case of learning it proficiently and quickly enough. But I've seen how power users use it. When you get down to using the keyboard shortcuts, you can like do things really quick. But I've learned how to do that really quick in Virtual DJ as well. Like I can just go through. I've make my playlist of like 50, 100 tunes, and then before the gig, right, usually the last thing I do is add cue points that if I haven't already, just go through each one, and I can do each one pretty quick. So 3 years, yeah. Pioneer RX3. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. Someone made the point about I think it mainly applied to a club with only 2 CDJs in, right? Why buy 2 CDJs and a mixer for more than $3,000 when you can just get one of these? And I can't see an answer why someone would want to spend $3,000. The only reason I can think of is I think the one they had in Wrexham in the Ironworks, where we did it one night a month in 2023, playing drum and bass, and they had, I think it was a 4-channel, pretty sure had 4 channels, so you could still have another 2 decks, CDJs or turntables, and save loads of money. Like, um, but yeah, I believe you can still mix more than 2 tracks on one of these as well. I think there's a way, isn't there? Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. So yeah, so my controller that I use with my laptop, when I still have to. There are some gigs I do where I have to take my own gear. I've got this really old. It's just one of the DJs was like, "You're old school, you." I'm like, I, I didn't know what he was referring to. Was he referring to my MIDI controller? That was like, was it Newmark, or was it my grey hair? I'm not sure. I can't remember what it is called. Newmark. It's in here. What's it called? I can't be asked opening up this thing. No, it's in a bag in a box. It's a MIDI controller, but it's a DJ MIDI controller. It's got two jog wheels on it. It's got two faders, and it's got a crossfader, and then it's got EQ, and then there's like some effects control for each channel. But it's really shit. It's so shit. Like the buttons, you have to press the buttons quite hard. But it's the only one I've got, and because it still works, like I'm like, I don't really need to, I can't really, and I don't DJ that often, so. But I get why you'd spend a fortune on this, because that is a joy to use. These are so well like engineered. The hardware is really really like well done, isn't it? I've used the knobs feel great. The faders feel like an analog mixer. Yeah, definitely worth it. And everything's just there. Everything's at your fingertips, isn't it? You can pull off some, amazing mixes with it. So it's a joy. It's a joy to use it once you know how to use it. XDJ AZ. I think that might be the one. That might be the one. Yeah, that's in Wrexham. Yeah, beast. Crazy, isn't it? Because it's like, but perfect. Because when I turned up with my laptop, I would just plug into channel 4, but the booth was so small I had to lift up the entire XDJ like that just to see where the bloody phono holes were. It was the tiniest DJ booth I've ever. The DJ booth was literally the width of that. And it was a special little booth and everything. There was maybe a little space for your phone at the side, and that was it. And you drink. That's it. I don't think you could get a DJ booth smaller than that. But yeah, that place died after COVID. So when we were in there, no one turned up. On Thursday night in D&B in the middle of Wrexham. Like, Wrexham's not a huge city town, is it? It's not Bristol or Manchester, where there's always D&B heads walking around the streets, like, looking for a good time. Everton, Belgian jump up, Zeph. I have attempted it, but at 140 I did a cross between 140 kind of breakbeat at 140 and with Belgium laser sounds. And I don't know if you were here, Zeph. I don't know if you're new or whether we have met before. Someone came onto the live stream and said, "Can you make a bass like this?" And he gave a SoundCloud link. And it might have given me a few links. And there was this tune, and it's playing in the back of one of my videos because this went onto YouTube. And then what I also do is after a good TikTok live, I make little clips edits. So I did this 2-minute edit, and loads of people on YouTube are saying, what's that tune in the background? So basically there's like 4 people in the comments all wanting to find this like Belgian jump up tune, which I think someone gave me on SoundCloud. I've no idea. I went through all my listening histories on everything, cannot find it. And you're like, have you found it yet, mate? And I'm like, sorry. Like, I even messaged some guy on TikTok saying, were you like did you send me links for Buff to play on the Belgian TikTok? And he never replied back, and his channel has not been active for ages. So I don't know. Any ideas, Zeph? Like, any ideas about what this tune might be? Because I've got people asking. That's the new Alpha Theta one. Ah. VDV. VDV, right. He's a friend of mine, VDV, right, okay. Right. I'm going to start with VDV because that might turn up some clues, might it? Could go band for well full on. Yeah, thanks for that, because I might turn up some clues. If I could recommend, use Faceplant and use a vocal as a sample and tweak the settings. Yeah, what would you do? Because obviously you've got granulator, would be good for that. Inside Faceplant, wouldn't it? The grain sampler. Alright. They make synths with vocals put into Faceplant. This is really far away from all that, isn't it? I mean, this is only like a proto tune. It's not like it's only the beginnings of something else. And it might not make it. Buy them. Fix 10. Fix 10. You take a load of vocal, load it into Faceplant. Sonic Sound, hi. I do. Oh, Pioneer Fix 10. FLX. FLX 10. Oh yeah, what's with this one? Why has it not got a screen? How are you supposed to see? That would give me the fear, that one. That would give me like, I mean, you can see the waveforms there. I'm so used to seeing the waveforms. I used to mix on vinyl, like I can mix. I'm probably very rusty, but I mixed for years on vinyl. I've got loads of vinyl there. I need to sell it. I don't have room for decks to even indulge in putting big sheets of plastic on the rotator. It needs a laptop. Fucking hell, I mean, it needs a laptop. Can it operate as an analog mixer? That's all. That's very expensive, like MIDI controller. Track separation. what music do I've seen before? And he was making UK D&B. So I make D&B dubstep on this channel. I think I have done other sounds. Like I've got an album. The last album I put out, every so often I'll do like an electronic album that's not dance music, because that's where there's so much freedom. when there's no rules, there's rules to follow. There's some just very basic. You only have to follow a few basic rules to do D&B or dubstep, don't you? And then the rest you've got creative freedom, and it's got to have restrictions and rules sometimes. But for everything else, when you don't want rules on your tempo and whether there should be an intro or like a build, you know what I'm saying. I like Aphex Twin and Boards of Canada and Autocut and all those, where it's like make the maddest shit ever. And when I do it, I don't really make the maddest shit ever. I just make just weird melodic stuff. A portable CDJ. XDJ. I use Soldier XDJ. RR. XDJ. Alright, it's a bit of an older one. Oh yeah. Looks familiar as well. So, how long have you been making music? It's more than 20 years. It's like 90s. Since the 90s. Yeah. Fast Tracker 2. People make music with trackers still today, because it makes you work in a certain way. It's good for jungle. But yeah, it's been a while. Been a good while. I'm playing the long game. I want to get releases. And it's not even that. Like, you don't need to have record labels anymore. If you want to make money from your art, it's really hard. Really, really, really hard. Making art is fun, but then trying to on the side, like, make some money from it. Like, that's really hard. That's like a full on job with, and it's a gamble as well. It's risk. That you're trying to do the work of a team full of people, like a record label. I want to hear a production review. I do. I said I wasn't going to do this tonight. It's nearly 1 a.m, so I have to go. So if you want to wait till the next live stream, I would recommend waiting. And yeah, because I've got to go. Yeah, I do want to hear it. I've already turned someone down tonight. Who was it? Ben Prophet. Yeah, no. If I say yeah, it's like I'll end up staying up later, and then there's last chance to do a live stream tomorrow. Yeah, see, there we go. That's the truth that helps us all out. You've got to go to sleep. I've got to go to sleep. But I do want to hear. Yeah, if you insist that I must hear it before the next live stream, you can message it me and stuff. But so it's nice hearing it, and we can all hear it, isn't it? Thanks for following Zeph Verdonk. So I'm just gonna finish up this project and then go. Thanks, mate. See you next time. Nice to meet you. See, I'm getting into mixing here. If I try and modulate this sound in any way now, this track started with this idea. It was just this. Yeah. Shall we mute some of these? Yeah, my eyes are burning now. Should be like this. Don't know if that's enough for a loop, really. I feel like there should be more going on there, especially in these long notes. When I do these long notes these days, 1, 2, 3, there's not enough going on there. I'm not Dillinger. It's not 2005. Like there could be more movement there. And if there's going to be movement, like percussive movement, rhythmic, it shouldn't always be on the beat. That's my little rules. These little rules I've made. Can I join the live for 30 seconds and show you the setup? See, you have earned my trust, Thomas, and I don't know how to do that, but please show me. I've had lots of random invitations to for people to join streams, except
there we go.
Hi. No way. I can hear you. I can't see you.
I can turn the camera on. That's pretty much everything. I've got a drum pad for Ableton, but I can use it on here.
Wait, I can't see.
Oh, hang on. There we go. I've got a drum pad for Ableton.
How do I make this expand?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Got a drum pad for Ableton.
Yeah.
It also in Rekordbox. This is Rekordbox 7. 3 buttons on this side, split into stems, so you can take out drums, vocals, or instruments.
Oh, nice.
3 on the right. Change on the right. I didn't get the Pioneer DJ ones. I got PreSonus ones, which are different. They're about 120 quid, but they sound very good. But Rekordbox 7 is pretty much what that is. I've got a couple playlists here. USB. There's a USB section down here. Select your what USB you want to use. But they're all my current playlists. Nice. I've got like garage, bassline, drum and bass, and whatever. That's what speaker I was using before, but I managed to blow it because I played it too loud. And then that's the new headphones. They're really good.
Right.
But this is the controller. I'm gonna need an upgrade, but I've been using it for 3 years. That's pretty much headphone control is that. And then if you want to select what channel you want to use the headphones on, so left or right, or both of them. You got beat pads, so you can set hotkeys with that. So if I press number 1, it's going to select that's key point A, and it goes all the way up to H. So you can select 8. And if I press there's a little shift key, I can make it go to another section. It'll start flashing.
Oh yeah. Can you do what's it called? Beat jump.
Yes. Just find what section it is. It's beat jumps. Yeah, one of these sections you can select for beat jump.
Right.
If you hold shift. Oh, it's this one. Beat jump. It's literally says there, beat jump. You can go up to 16 bars on here.
Oh, that's on Rekordbox.
Yeah, it's all on Rekordbox. You can jump 32
you can
bars.
do 16 bars. Okay. Right.
You can go up to 128. And it will just load it up onto here. But I just keep it on. That's what back 1 or 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Then you got channel faders, effects. So select track 1, 2, or master. Then you got your effect selects. You can do beats. If you go on like an effect called transform, you can shorten it. You got master output, and then there's a song selectors under here. Same on the other side, and you can set beats on here like enter and out, exit, tighten, beat sync on that. And
Nice.
then on the bigger ones, you can there's more effects here. So instead of the effects select as a knob, you can turn and it will change it through that. But on here, you just load up the effects menu, press like effect select, and it gives you all the effects. Which is quite a lot. But I keep that closed because it takes up too much space. Because before I had these in, I could fit the monitor in, but it doesn't actually fit anymore. So I have to take that off. Otherwise, you can't see any of these songs on here.
What with the monitor? What do you mean?
Pretty much the monitor made it so that section was a lot bigger, but I could have all these open. But I can't have these open, and pretty much if I have them open, I can literally see one song in the playlist.
Computer? Do you mean a computer monitor?
Yeah, separate monitor. That's literally just a computer. Right. Otherwise, if I have all of these open, you can literally see one song.
Oh no, that's only two. Yeah, 2 tracks.
And then if I close them all, I can literally see 6 of them.
Right.
And select whatever song I want.
Full screen mode.
You can if you press spacebar, but it takes the waveforms away. But then you should use headphones to beat match, or just turn on beat sync. But I don't use beat sync because it's a bit stupid. Because I'm not a little noob. But pretty much everything in here. I just got random stuff up here. Just random posters, dartboard. I got a racing simulator, but none of it's actually plugged in.
What's that? I can't see what that is. Oh, is that a chair?
It's racing simulator, yeah. It's got a steering wheel there, but the chair's on top of it because it's out the way.
I've seen some live streams with racing simulators.
Yeah, it's good. It's expensive. I've got like spare cables down here. I've got a microphone, so if you want to like DJ live, you just plug it in. But it's not bad. It does the job.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like a really expensive or high quality one, but
so is this? All right, yeah. Go on. Sorry, I just realised that this isn't going on YouTube.
Literally, just plug it into that, and you can plug a guitar in or whatever, and plug your headphones in, and just turn on direct monitor for whatever you want to use it for, and that's your microphone gain, and that's if you want to plug in like a guitar, and then that's
Yeah. Oh, is that like what you produce on?
Yeah, you just plug your headphones in and stuff.
Yeah.
There is headphones and aux in on here, but I don't use those. I use that. And then there's not really much else in here, to be honest. This is all random stuff. Got work stuff. That box is full of cables. It's got a shelving unit. They're all empty Red Bull cans because I'm an addict. And then they're all full cans, and they're all stacked up behind each other. And then I've got a big can, but that's another one of my USB.
That's how many Red Bulls I need. I mean, like I would do coffee. I make fresh coffee every day, but if it wasn't for that,
stacked behind each other. And then that's my main USB stick for DJing. That's just a SanDisk 64 gig. It's got all my playlists on. So if I'm going to go to the club or whatever, bring that. But I always bring a spare one because if one corrupts, then you always need a spare one anyway. And that's my other computer. That's for gaming. I don't actually have a PC. I just use the gaming laptop. This is about 4 years old. It's slowed down so much, so I need to buy a new one. But again, that's expensive.
Yeah, 4 years isn't that old.
No, it's just slowed down. With gaming computers, they just slow down so much.
So have you not tried like reinstalling Windows and that?
Yeah, I've reset it 3 times and done nothing. But
have you tried dedusting it, the inside? Open
get the dust out. Taking the back off, cleared the fans out and stuff, and it's still sloppy. But I'm gonna try it again. But
that's a con, that, isn't it? There's some dodgy shit going on there.
I've got all my camera stuff. Which
nice. Is that a 3D Oculus thingy?
Oh no! So basically, you put your phone in it, and it keeps all your video stable.
Oh right.
So it's like a gimbal, and then I've got camera. I've got a spare lens here.
You've literally got a studio. You've got a full multimedia studio here.
100 to 400 mil, which is for like long photography.
Nice, yeah.
And I've got the camera with that lens is what if I wanted to go live with a proper camera, I'd use this.
Nice.
And then
yeah.
I've got obviously microphone and stuff for it. It just lives all behind there. Just random.
You've got
random,
everything there ready to go, haven't you, for a live?
pretty much. For
So
live,
have you set it up for a DJing yet then?
Yeah, it's all set up basically. I need to get the iRig. So basically,
Oh yeah.
with the iRig, you plug this into your phone, and then have that plugged into there. Well, you don't need the adapter, so you just plug that. Well, you put that in there, and then plug that into there. That goes into the iRig.
Oh yeah. Oops.
It basically comes out the DJ deck with these RCA cables, and then it plugs into the iRig with that, and then the cable out of your iRig goes into that, and then into your phone. And then you get another RCA cable. So in the iRig, there's a guitar amp plug, which is a 3/4 jack. You plug it into there. And you can plug it into the 3/4 jacks on your speaker, which is behind there comes. Well, I've plugged RCA in, and then the 3/4 jacks are in there. But what I like about these, you can change the mids and highs and lows as knobs here. You can change them. So if something doesn't sound right, you can adjust them, which it sounds really good. And then I got work clothes again, but I got because I've seen Sammy Virgil on Monday, got his new album printed on a t-shirt, and then the back.
Same day cleaning.
Yeah, that's his new album. Then that's the back.
Great. You had that printed to yourself?
Yeah, I got it printed. My mate's mum does like t-shirt printing, so I got that printed.
Brilliant.
And that used to be there, but I might hang it up on the wall. That's 2 of his best songs, but you can listen to his album. It's on Spotify. You can get it on vinyl and stuff as well. He's released it, but that's the first album he's released in 5 years. So I got the vinyl copy, the cassette, and the CD copy. But the only problem is I don't have a vinyl, CD, or cassette player, so I'm gonna have to buy one for that. But
yeah, they're all out of date, aren't they? Well, they're not out of date because people still go mad for cassettes and vinyl, don't they?
They're cool. They're so cool. And then this, I can live stream straight off this. I've got TikTok live studio on here. Literally, just set it up on here.
Oh yeah.
And then do all of that. I've got Serum for Ableton and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty much average apps. I've got the old record box and the new one, but the new one on the touchscreen doesn't even work, but it's not working. So. But the new Ableton is a lot better. The stems sound a lot better when you split a track up. So if you want to take the drums or vocals or instruments out, it sounds so much better. The old one just sounds tinny.
What, you mean record box?
Yeah, in record box. The old one, it just sounds so tinny and horrible, but this one actually sounds really good. So it's a lot better. But
when you go out with a laptop, do you DJ out with the laptop and play through record box?
Yeah, if I'm going to a club, literally, I'll just take 2 USB sticks with the same tracks on it. If it's a CDJ. If it's not a CDJ, say it's a controller without a screen, I'll take the laptop. And then you have to plug the USB sticks into the laptop, and then it transfers to the controller. So it's all on here, and then all your playlists come up in track view, and you can literally select any playlist you want. I've got my drum and bass club set, which I played, and then I've got the garage bassline set that I'm still yet to play, but I've built the track so they're relatively the same BPM. But I'll always put the tempo up to 145 for garage because it sounds a lot better.
Right. Have you got any gigs coming up?
135. I might have one in a club in Fleet. I don't know if you know where Fleet is. It's
round down south.
Yes, it's near Guildford.
Right.
I'm near Guildford, Reading, that way.
Okay, right.
But I literally live 10 minutes from Fleet, so it's easy to get to. I just drive there.
Right, nice.
And then, yeah, I've got all of that.
What are you going to play?
Hey?
What are you going to play?
Garage. garage set.
Oh yeah,
Garage
that's right.
bass.
You sent me Garage Tune, and I
Yeah,
had a little go on it today. I did
an
like that
album.
sub.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna finish off the album. I've got 3 or 4 songs. I'm gonna try and make it about 10.
Mm,
So it should be out in like the next year, hopefully.
nice.
I want to get some more collabs in it
Yeah, yeah.
because I've already started the X-Men Headaches one.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna try get some
So you
more.
can have different genres on there.
Yeah, get different genres on it,
Nice.
and then it's just gonna be mainly garage, drum and bass line. They're kind of the only things I want for it. Kind of the most suited for it.
Garage and bassline.
Yeah, it's kind of the only set I want. Kind of
Right.
the only stuff I listen to anyway.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm out, I'll only listen to the bass line and stuff.
I do. Yeah. Where are all those bassline DJs gone who were on TikTok? Have they just not showed up on my feed? Because my feed used to get a lot of bassline. Are they still there? They've just not showed up on my For You.
Pretty much everyone's moved to drum and bass.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's mad.
So I'm gonna stream drum and bass and bass line. I'm gonna stream mainly garage and bass line because it's kind of dying off a bit. So I want to kind of bring it back.
Right.
Because it should be a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just different. Because I keep seeing the same drum and bass live, so they just get boring. So it kind of needs a bit of a change.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when I do mine. I'm just gonna like schedule it and it might only be half an hour.
Yeah.
I can play my own tunes for like 20 minutes.
Literally gonna make a playlist for it. Literally make a playlist for it. Run through that whole set list and end the live.
Yeah, practice it a few times.
So the set I've got now, the garage bassline set for the club is 44 songs. It's about an hour because it should be an hour set. But I always have extra songs just in case. Because if you run through them all and you've got nothing to play, you can't replay songs.
Yeah, like if you like nervously mix them all too quickly. Yeah.
That's why I said. Times. Basically, with my cue points, I always set cue point A to the drop, cue point. So I run through every song, set cue point B to when I want to mix the next song in, and then I'll set C to H to any loops I want to set.
Right.
It just makes it easier to know when you should loop the song.
Wow. See, I've done it a totally different way, but I never got to see how anyone else did it, so.
That's pretty much what I do. Some of these tracks on here haven't got cue point Bs, but most of them do. So say, for instance, on this track, I've got cue point A set to the drop, cue point B set to the next song in, and then D's a loop, and then H is another loop. So it's just easier.
Yeah.
So say I've gone from that song and I want to mix it into that song. When it gets to cue point B, I'll start on that song and then beat match them, put the song in, do loops or whatever, and then that will drop, and then I'll do the same for the next one. But I don't do loops for every song, as it just gets repetitive. Yeah. If you do the same thing every time, so I try switch it up a bit and make it more. Just every transition's got to be different.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just gets repetitive.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have used loop before. It's usually like in an emergency situation, like I need to keep this bit going.
Yeah, use emergency loop. I've used it a couple of times when I'm like, oh, wrong bit. So I just loop it, do some random stuff, and it works.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? A lot of fun DJing.
DJing live is so good.
It is.
So
I've got 2 gigs coming up myself in next year. I'm in that's 2 now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I've got people I can probably get if I might be playing at Reading in the next 3 years. Depending on what happens.
Wow.
With sets and stuff.
What's your DJ name?
It's literally my name because it's garage. Basically, for garage, pretty much everyone you'll see is just their name. Like Sammy Vergie's his name. Chris Blake. And then you go on the drum and bass DJs, and you've got Headax, Mosey,
Yeah.
bass players.
Short
It's
4-letter
none of
names.
their names, or like Spider, Slips. It's none of their names.
Yeah.
But for garage, you pretty much keep your name as your name.
No way. That's mad, isn't it? Why is it like that?
It's just like that.
Yeah.
But for drum and bass, you've got to have a catchy name. But for garage, it's more chilled out. You can just use your own name.
Right.
And then
Really
go from there. It's literally my name. I have got a DJ account. Literally set it up. I've been DJing for 3 years, and I've only set it up this year. I don't know why. I could have been a lot bigger if I started like 2 years ago if I set it all up then, but I haven't.
Right.
I don't know why I didn't, but
Yeah.
but I literally
You must be doing
before I
well
got
if you
all
get
this
gigs.
before this stuff, like when I started, I was using like Bluetooth speakers, and I was like, why is there a delay? Why is there a delay? And then I figured out it's Bluetooth. So then I got the wired thing, the soundbar. I used that on RCA to aux for about a year and a half. Blew that speaker. Been using that blown for about 6 months, and I've only literally just upgraded some better speakers. And also, producing songs on a soundbar is awful because you get none of that highs and lows. It's just meant for a TV, but they're meant for DJing and producing, so they sound a lot better. I've tried it out, but my song sounds a lot better on studio monitors than a soundbar.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, they will do, yeah. Yeah, soundbars are rubbish, yeah. Like, I mean, I bet there's some good ones out there, but I mean, the ones I've heard,
Definitely.
yeah, not for music, not for like,
No.
they're for
Not
like
for producing.
to enhance the TV, really, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my TV. It's got the built-in speakers are not the greatest, but they do their job and whatever. But I'm gonna upgrade those decks. Had those for 3 years. They've done me good. It's finally time for an upgrade because going from CDJs and then coming back home to that is so different. Because the CDJs, all the cue points are literally under the screen. These, they're all the way at the bottom and stuff, and the effects are so much different. All the control over the song you have. But I always make sure if I'm making a song or DJing, I always make sure it's an MP3 or WAV because I can't be bothered to change it. Because all clubs I know that everywhere supports MP3 and WAV.
Yeah.
On every controller.
Yeah.
So I always make sure it's in that format so I don't have to convert it.
Yeah, that's it. And there's not much difference, is there, between MP3 and like WAV, you know. Like yeah, like there's like pro DJs, big DJs who like just play all in MP3. Like
yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
WAV is probably my preferred file. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it takes up less space on the USB as well than
There's that
MP3.
as well. You can get a lot more tunes on, can't you? Yeah.
So yeah, literally, I've got 3 USB sticks. One's full with just acapellas and just bass lines for making music.
All right. Okay. Do you take those DJing with you?
Yeah, in case I need them, I always take It's full 64 gigabytes of acapellas. The second one's, it's just random songs all in sub playlists. So say if I'm playing some random place I don't have any songs I can think of, go on that USB stick, find that's all done. And then I've got my 2 main USB sticks. So I've got the main and the backup. And they're both standard USB sticks, and they're exactly the same. I plug them both into Record Box, export my playlist with my cue points, songs on, and they'll both be exactly the same.
Nice.
With CDJs, if it's corrupt like mid-set, it'll do an emergency loop. So literally pull the other USB stick out, plug it in.
Oh, that's what it will do. It will do that on its own. I didn't know that.
It does it on its own. So you have time to, you put the USB stick 2 in the USB 2 slot, take number 1 out, and then just keep loading the songs up. And it'll work seamlessly.
Right. That's pretty cool. Like this is good. You know how to use this stuff. Like it's good to know.
I know.
Like I'm learning.
Every Record Box related product I could seamlessly use. Even if I've never touched it, I would be able to use it because with Pioneer, it's the same concept with everything. The only thing I wouldn't probably know how to use as well is the battle style controllers. So if you're like scratching and stuff, which I don't do, it's those type of controllers I won't use. I will never touch one. But the thing is with this one, it's the starter one. It's kind of a starter one. It is, well, it's good because you can go from base level with the exact same controls as a bigger one, just with more function. So it's got the exact same controls as that one, just with more function. So it's going to be the same of how to use it.
It's backwards compatible.
Exactly. That's why I got that one instead of like there's the 3 years ago when I got that, the downgrade from that, they didn't have any loop controls or anything. So I was like, oh, I might as well spend like 140, like 250 instead of 140, get more controls, and it'll be easier for me to upgrade to bigger ones. But if you search up I'll type it in. If you search up this, that controller is pretty new. It's for live mixing. It's Pioneer, but you can add your own drums in it. It's got drum loops at the top. You can put any drum loop you want in it. It's not that one. It's 1, 2 to the right. If you go out of that one, it's 2 to the right. Yeah, that one. Pretty much, that's a CDJ without the screens. It's got the cue points at the top. Pretty much, it's got all the effect stuff as a CDJ, 4 channels, but you can add your own drum loops in it. It's at the top left and right. You can add your own drum loops in it. You can set them. You can take drum loops from other songs, put them in, but it comes with stock presets as well.
Right. That's not as badly priced, is it?
It's a better priced one.
Yeah. Record box performance mode. Nice. Oh yeah. Well, I'll have to see how the gigs pick up. Right, start putting more money into thingies. What are they called? Controllers. Expensive things.
Yeah, gonna upgrade from what I've got now to a more expensive one. Just need to save up a lot more because I'm spending like over $1,000 on a new controller. And then when it gets more professional, once I've gone out of like the RX3 and stuff, I will buy CDJs because they've just released the CDJ 3000X, which is the updated one, which has got a lot bigger screen on it.
Oh yeah. I've seen it out and about. Yeah.
It's got a massive screen on it.
No, $2,500.
That's just for that, and then you got to buy 2 of those in a mixer. But you can get the CDJ 3000. I found it on a website. You can get it for about 720 quid now, £800, about 700 to 800 now.
Right.
But the mixer, the A9 mixer, or you get the DJM 900, it's still about $2.5 for a mixer. So you're looking at about $4,000 for a CDJ 3000 setup.
Can you imagine just having 2 of them, but then like a really cheap mixer, like a 50 quid mixer?
That's the problem. Money. You can't do that. That's the problem.
Oh, can you not wire them?
Digitally? Basically, with the mixer, with the CDJs, you plug them in with the power cables. They power up on their own. You put the mixer in the middle. You have to connect cables to them. Then you get an Ethernet hub.
Yeah.
Go out CDJ 1 into the Ethernet hub, the mixer into the CDJ hub, and then the mixer 2, the CDJ 3000 into the Ethernet hubs. So all the songs are linked. You have to have an Ethernet cable between each CDJ for it to register the USB. So you can only plug it into one CDJ. You put the link cable from 1 to 2, and then it will link the songs between both CDJs.
Yeah, I know that, but the mixer's still separate, isn't it? It's still, the CDJs are putting a analog audio out, aren't they, into the mixer?
Yeah, they go from the CDJ into the mixer, and then the mixer goes out into the speakers. So it's not direct out from the CDJs; it's into the mixer and then out. So you go DJs into the input on the mixer, and then the output of the mixer into the speakers
through the RCAs.
So clubs don't use RCA; they use 3/4 jack because the audio quality is digital. It's a lot better.
Yeah, 3/4. Yeah. What, like balanced?
It's a lot more balanced than RCA. So clubs will use that.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds clearer on a speaker, especially a big speaker.
You don't get the hum. So you used to get lots of hum with turntables. Yeah. But yeah, that's good. It's good. I'm really tired now. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah, nice chatting, Tom.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, mate.
And I will see you soon. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn the live stream off. I think I'll be back on
Tomorrow at some
hopefully
point.
tomorrow, but if not, day after.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah,
know.
tomorrow I'm working 12 till 4:30, and then I'm gonna order the iRig to probably tomorrow
Right.
and start doing lives and stuff.
Yeah. Good luck with it.
And it should go well. I need to gain more followers on the DJ account to then go live, but I'm just gonna do it on this account for now. See what happens.
Right. Yes.
Get bigger and stuff.
Yeah. Tell me which one to follow.
This one, this is the one you already follow anyway. That's the one
Okay.
I'm going to be doing it on.
Right.
And then I'll see what happens from there. See what goes on.
Yeah. All the best with it. Yeah, I've got to get up at like 9 tomorrow. I've got like a full day of child minding.
Yeah.
So yeah,
see how
nice
everything
chatting.
goes. So, yeah, see how everything goes.
Yeah, good luck. I shall see you soon, mate.
Oh, mate. All
I
right.
don't know
See you
how
later.
do I shut it off? Do you know? Can you disconnect? And I'm gonna stop streaming anyway. I think it was here, wasn't it? Ah, yeah, it's done. I think you've done it. Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Wesley tuned in on YouTube to see me and Tom chatting about setups. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot now. This tune has been bounced, so I'll work on another one tomorrow or the day after. Right, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for watching. In a bit.